welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Holly and I am a super big Disney fan and a multiple time applicant of the Disney College program. I made a video a couple months ago, back in October of 2017, called NLIC'd, frowny face. And this video has actually just gotten so much feedback, and I have just been so incredibly surprised about how much people have just been like could relate to that video, and how much people I've just gotten so many comments, Instagram messages, emails, just about this video, and how a lot of people have gone through the same thing I have, and how they just wanted to reach out to me and they thought that my video was really helpful to them. And honestly, that is just the coolest thing ever. And so and I think I've just noticed like I've gotten a lot more comments and stuff recently, and I think it's because the fall 2018 application season is kind of like coming down to a close, and so people are starting to get NLIC'd again, and so they found my video on YouTube. So I just, thinking back on that video, there's just some things that I didn't get to say, and I've gotten a lot of questions about, or things that I didn't cover, and I guess I just want to give you guys some updates, and some updates on like future DCP applications and NLIC'd and that kind of stuff. So that is what this video is about. If you want to go check out my last video, it's going to give like a whole bunch more information about like what NLIC'd means and all that stuff. I will link it up here somewhere for you. Go check that one out and just see and give you some more background information, because I'm just going to kind of like jump into this. So let's just start. I have my notebook here. And I've taken down some notes of what I want to say so I can keep my thoughts like together. Okay, so again, I just want to say like thank you guys so much for all those awesome comments. Like when I started doing YouTube videos, I started this channel for the purpose of potentially becoming a future DCP vlogger, and so like I just started making videos that I enjoyed because I wanted some practice before I actually got to do the DCP and got to vlog and stuff. So just the fact that so many people have been reached out because of it, the DCP related things, even though I'm not on the DCP, it's just been really cool. You guys are really cool. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So a lot of people asked me if I was going to be applying to the Disney College program again, and yes, I will be. Don't you worry. After last season, I did need just a little bit of a break, just mentally, and so I didn't join the Facebook group. I didn't do any of that. I just kind of took some time off, and it's been nice. But don't you worry, I will eventually reapply again for the Disney World College program, and with hopes of getting in, just not right now. So I know a lot of people who may have been NLIC'd for the fall 2018 program may be just feeling some really hard feelings, just feeling super left out. You might have already made friends that you thought you were going to be living with, and now you didn't get in and they did, that kind of thing. So I just wanted to let you guys know kind of what my feelings are. I had made a whole bunch of friends on the last program application season, and I had found all 6 of my roommates, and we were going to be the best of friends, and they are so great, and they all got in and I did not. So that's been kind of hard. I was actually kind of worried about once they got down on their college program in January, they would get really busy and forget about me, but that is not the case at all. I shouldn't have even been worried. All of the girls that are down there right now have kept in touch. They've texted me, just been like, hey, we haven't gotten to talk much, how's it going with your life? They've helped me out in my Disney trip planning, and pulled a few strings and helped, just are gonna make my trip extra special. So we've seriously kept in touch, with social media, texting, and we've talked on the phone, and it's just been super cool. And it's been super cool to just hear what their thoughts of the DCP are, because before you go on the DCP, you have all these crazy dreams of what it's going to be like and how it's going to be so magical. And like, of course, you know, you're going there to work and it's not going to be fun all the time, but a lot of the like realities of a DCP year you don't really think of until someone goes through it and they tell you about it. So that's been really cool for them to be like, if this happens, do this, and this is what this one's like, and this is what this role is like, and I have a friend who's in this role and it's like this. So that's been super, super cool. And like, when I do eventually get in the DCP, hopefully those will be like, I'll have that knowledge, and like newbies like might not, because like, I don't know, I've just kind of been experiencing it through my friends, and so it's sad that I'm not there with them, but it's been really good to keep in touch still and just hear what it's like. And I am going down to visit soon, so that will be fun, and I'm excited to visit because then we can just play. I don't even have to work, we can just play. So yeah, it was rough the first little bit that they were down there. Just seeing all their pictures and how they're all hanging out together. 2 of them are YouTubers and they do DCP vlogs. One of them is The Wildflower, which is Allie, and Emily Enchanted. I'm pretty sure all of you have heard of her. If not, I'll link their channels down below because you should watch them and live vicariously through them like I do. So yeah, so the YouTube video thing, at first it was really rough, but I actually have really been enjoying it and keeping up with them, so it's been okay, and I am so happy for them. Like, I have no hard feelings at all, of course. I'm just so happy they got to do this and they're getting to do, like, live their dream and have a really fun time doing it, so it makes me happy, and that's good. As long as they're happy, I'm happy. So another thing I want to talk about, just being NLIC'd and like the feelings that like a lot of people just might not understand, is the fact that a lot of people try to tell you what you did wrong when you don't get into the DCP on the first try. A lot of people do it just out of a really good heart. A lot of people are just people like DCPers who have just gotten in on their first try and they're just trying to help you. Like, they're not trying to be know-it-alls. Sometimes it's your family who has no idea about the DCP process and they're just telling you what they think, but it still kind of hurts. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've heard it all. I've heard, well, you obviously are doing something wrong, or you're not putting the right words on your application, or you need more work experience. All of those things can come off kind of rude. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's not the nicest. So, like I said, people are just trying to help you out and they're trying to do what they think is best. But when you've gone through the process and you've changed your application every way you can imagine, you've picked up extra jobs, you've changed schools, you've done everything that you could think of, and you still just get stuck and applied every time. Like, when people say like, oh, it's just this simple thing you're not doing, that kind of just hurts. So I'm just wondering if any of you guys who've been NLIC'd before or a few times can relate to that one. That one's pretty rough, and just all you out there who got in on your first try, just remember that, because it's awful. So yeah, that is really all the NLIC'd updates I could think of. I just really wanted to reach out to any of the people who have been most recently NLIC'd from the fall 2018. Just like I said in my last NLIC'd video, I just want to like remind you to don't swear off Disney, don't be mad at Disney. It's just such a random process. Like, don't let anyone tell you, like, of course putting keywords in your application is something that has been proven to help, but even if you do that, there's no guarantee that you're getting in. It is just such a random process. I just cannot I cannot say that enough. It is just so random, and you could put in the same application on one try and get in, and you could use the same application on the next season and get NLIC'd or put in applied or rejected. It's just so random, and it just depends from season to season what they're looking for. So don't be discouraged. Try again next time. Don't be mad at Disney. You might need to take a little break from Disney, a little Disney breather. That's okay. But if it really is your dream, come back and do it again. And you know what? if I have to apply 5 times, I'll have to apply 5 times, but that's not going to affect how much fun I have when I actually get there. And you know, I'm just a firm believer everything happens for a reason, and so if I didn't get in anytime, there's going to be a good reason for it. So that's always something to remember, and it just helps you have a more positive look about it. And while a whole semester of waiting to apply again seems like an eternity, it's really not too long. And while you're waiting, you're just knocking out some of those classes you need to get to graduate anyway, so you know, it's all good. So I just would ask or recommend that you just try to keep a good perspective about it, and don't be discouraged. Don't let it like tell you your worth. A lot of application seasons have come and gone, and I have almost like told myself that, you know, the reason you didn't get in is because you aren't a good worker or you don't look good on paper or anything like that, and that's just not true. It is a complete lie, because honestly, like I said, it really is just a random process, and whether you get in on the first try or whether you get in on your 8th try, you're just as good as person. Sometimes you just need to mature a little before you go down there. So yeah, that is just, I just wanted to say that, and because I just don't think I reiterated that enough in my last video, so just want to put that out there. And finally, I do have a little more news on the NLIC'd front, and that's kind of the reason why I'm posting this video, and why I'm going to call it NLIC'd Part 2, is because, okay, I don't want to sound deceitful. I'm not trying to be deceitful. I already decided I wasn't going to apply for the Disney World college program this season. I just needed a break. I just needed to take a breather. It was just kind of stressful, just all that process and going through it. So I said I wasn't going to do that this year. But a few weeks ago, before the applications closed, I was watching a whole lot of Disneyland vlogs, a whole lot. Especially slightly Sarah Beth's Disneyland videos, because love her, Sarah Beth. I'll link her below too. She's a great DCP vlogger. If you have the DCP blues, I would watch her. But it just looks so fun, and I just love classic Disney stuff. So I swear I'm gonna love Disneyland so much more than Disney World if I ever get to go. And so I was like, you know what? Why not just try? It probably wouldn't work out next semester because I am going to 2 schools at once, and I'm getting in the process of transferring to a big university, and so I don't even know I would be allowed to do the DCP, but why not just try? So I got on there, I read through my work experience, I updated it because I have left my old job. I had a retail job, and I actually left that job to focus on school. And I just updated everything. I actually got in contact with my friend Chrissy Lee, who is down there right now. I'm just giving all the shout outs today. I'm gonna link her Instagram in the description box, because you need to follow her Instagram. It's great. So yes, I was like, Chrissy Lee, what did you do on your application? She amazingly sent me hers, and so I just kind of structured it that way. Yes, I used the keywords. I used the 4 keywords all over the place. I used guest instead of customer. I was doing all the stops, everything that everyone says to do. I was doing it. I put my new the big university I'm going to on the application, because I am enrolled at that school. I'm just getting ready to completely transfer there in the fall. But I put in my application, and guess what? Immediately I was put into applied. At this point, you guys, I just feel like it's a joke. I really do. And so I waited, I think it was just 2 weeks, and got the thank you for applying email in my inbox, which I'm not upset about. This time I didn't, because I didn't get on the DCP Facebook page. I didn't make any friends. I didn't tell anyone. I didn't even tell my mom until after I got NLIC'd. So I wasn't upset, just because, like I said, I just think everything happens for a reason. And so I just know, like, if it wasn't meant to be this time, it wasn't meant to be, and that's okay. But I just wanted to be honest and open with you guys, because people have asked if I applied this season, and I said not to Disney World, and I did not apply to Disney World. I only applied to Disneyland, just because it did look really fun, and the roles at Disneyland look cooler. But anyway, I didn't get in, and I got that rejection for the 3rd time, right? Yeah, 3rd time. And it doesn't feel good. Like, it really doesn't. And people still ask, oh, so when are you going to Disney? When are you moving to Disney? Why aren't you moving to Disney? And you still just gotta explain to them that it's a really weird process, and hopefully one day you'll get there. I had, I think, 2 or 3 people that I know of from this, like, life got in this season. And that's pretty hard. But I'm happy for them, but it just still makes you wonder. You're just like, why not me? I'm such a big Disney fan, and I would just love to work for them. But it just doesn't work out. Rejected for the 3rd time, man. And I can't believe I'm putting this on the internet. But this is real life. There are so many of you out there who are going through this right now, or have gone through this, and you understand me, and that's why I'm making this video is because I just really enjoy connecting with you guys. So I just want to be honest and get all my NLIC'd feelings out there in the world, and so I just encourage you to do the same. If you need someone to vent to, feel free to comment, message me, email me. I'll leave all that in the description. But yeah, it stinks, man. Rejection stinks, especially Disney rejection, but we will carry on. We will keep on dreaming. Have courage, be kind, all that stuff. I love it. But yeah, guys, that is all for today. It is kind of a downer video. I'm sorry, but that's what we have today. So thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around to the end. If you are still watching this video, you can follow me on my social media. The links will be in the description. And I think that's it. So just have an awesome day. Be sure to share this with someone if you know someone else has been NLIC'd, and you just feel like they would really relate to this. But other than that, I hope you guys have a magical day, and you keep on dreaming. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.